That's somebody calling, y'all. And last time I did that, somebody was like, "We can't hear you." And so I was like making sure, like, y'all could hear me or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I was trying to get some feedback to some of the people. But like I said, y'all, come on in now. Come on in the room. Somebody put on my post, they said, Jesus is king. Oh, yes. Testify of his greatness over here. Okay, I might cuss a little bit. But Jesus is king and he is Lord. Felt that thing. But yes, I just, like I said, for the most part, I've been trying to figure out, like, what the heck is going on with life. But it's been a little rocky road. Going through D2 has been really, I don't know. I'm good now because when I ask God to release people, and that's what we have to learn in relationships. And hey to anybody that comes in, because I'm talking right now and I don't want to get off the subject because y'all know I forget shit. But one thing about life is like you have to figure out what works for you. Um, and if it's not the situation you want to be in, then you have to change. But I am a person, like I said, y'all don't look back there at my oils or you just stay in my business. But yeah, I just really think that a lot of times, um, us as people, we feel things supposed to go a certain way, but life is not always like that. And you have to be prepared for whatever, take place or whatever the case may be because people are something else, okay? Yeah. Yes, people are something else. So I always tell people, like, first of all, if you have wisdom or you have great discernment, then that should be that. And that should lead you and guide you into what you need to learn. Thank you for the hearts. Smooches. Hoodie Rush. Thank you, Hoodie Rush. I appreciate the love. Y'all, I appreciate the love. Y'all do know I'm moving my show now. It's gonna be on Fridays. I may do it every weekend, or I might just do it on Wednesday, whichever day is good. Hey, Sullivan. Hello, Copper Will. Oh my goodness. Really? But hey, nah, don't shit in my mouth. This name is hilarious, okay? That is some funny stuff. I ain't even want to say it. I'm just going to say copper. What kind is this? I mean, because I don't know. I ain't feel, they talking about that's the mystery. See, that's when you leave these little tum-tum pops alone, because what is a mystery? That stink. It smell like licorice. But yeah, I'm just hello everyone. I am glad you all came. Please make sure you subscribe. Tell other people to subscribe. And so I could get this money, y'all. I'm trying to get money, okay? I'm really trying to get to it. But I want to start my own organization, my own nonprofit organization. But guess what? When you have visions and you have plans of things that you want to do, you can't share them with everybody. You cannot. You have to make sure that the person's not. Let me give it to y'all from the west side of Shy Illy. Player hater. You can't tell player haters what you're going to do. Because guess what they going to do? What they good at? Hating. They don't want to see you grow. Somebody told me at the beginning of the year, the lady gonna talk about some, what she say to me? I was talking about I'm cursing your year. No, you cursing your mama and your year. Cause I play Uno, bitch. It reverts back to you and your mama. Cause don't play with me. Play with your mama, not me. Um, but yeah, so a lot of times, like I said, you can't share info with people because people will really like seriously like, you know, let you down. Sure, and it is what it is. People will fail you, but that's why the Bible tells us that people will fail you, but God will never fail you. And even though sometimes we be in situations where we feel like God is not there for us. Oh, your mom is nice, Jacqueline. Right. What? Why did you say your mom is nice? No, I was just saying people that be practicing all of that sorcery stuff. I don't do sorcery stuff. I don't mess with anybody with that geeky behavior. And Jacqueline, I'm glad you got a nice mama. My mama be nice sometimes, but then she say I'll just be all because I do have mental diagnosis, but it's all good. Yeah, I feel this is my thoughts about people that do witchcraft and all this type of stuff. That's their choice and their preference. A lot of them said they get it from Yoruba, all that type of stuff. I don't remember being in Yoruba, so I ain't gonna try to do that. For me, when people are trying to do like witchcraft and stuff like that, I feel that they are basically like trying to be God. You can't be God. Let God be God. Let me see who else is there. Hi V4MP. Hello, Jacqueline Price. Yeah, I spoke to you. Um, let's turn to God. The the season explains the whole Bible. God bless. Yes, Miss Butterlove. I feel like it is the money. But a lot of people have these things like they be like, they told us Christianity and slavery. If they taught us Christianity and slavery from the white people, okay, that is perfectly fine, okay? Cause I love me some Jesus. I don't care what you say. You can start talking about you going to Europe and you're going to back and tracing tracks. Hey baby, only thing I want to do is go to the door of no return just to see where slaves came from. And I'm quite sure I'm from Ghana, so my face was told. I said my face was told. My face was told that I look Ghanaian. I said, oh, I might have a little something in me. So I'm gonna do the DNA thing. But yes, you definitely gotta. God has to be God. He said, "Vengeance is mine." Now, sometimes don't get me wrong. Now, I want a little vengeance too, cause that's how I think. I think, oh yeah, I want some action now. Let's get into it. But the whole time, like I said, it is what it is. People do what they like to do, but I am a Christian. I love God with my whole heart, mind, body, and soul. God has brought me through a lot. He brought me a long way. And I just feel like even in this storm that I'm in right now, I feel like this too shall pass because God, if he did it before, surely he can do it again. That's how I am. So that's my faith. Y'all don't hear me talking about it a lot because I be cussing so much. I be like, God, I don't even ask God to forgive me for cussing because I like cussing. I'm just a Christian that likes to cuss. I mean, what can I say? I mean, but at least I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest about it. Because my mom like, you just be cursing way too much. I like cussing like a sailor. I am a sailor, okay? I'm like Peter. He was a sailor. He walked on the water a little bit, but then he stopped believing. That's why he started sinking a little bit. But yes, Uncle Peter is my person. Add a question and answer. I don't have that. But yes, again, when you have visions, when you have goals that you want to set for yourself, you can't share that plan with everybody because everybody is not rooting for you. Now, most people are be praying on your downfall. But see, one thing they don't know, when you're hating on somebody or you feel some type of way about somebody, guess what? That's negativity. So if you hating on that person, you think you about to be blessed and you will hateration on hateration? No. God don't bless that type of stuff. The Bible says, rejoice with those who rejoice. Okay? So if we rejoice with the people that rejoice, if somebody happy, they won some money or they got a car or they getting married or whatever people are happy for, rejoice with those people. Even if you don't like the dude or the woman or whoever. Because you gotta really tune into people and show them like, hey, I support you, whatever. But I have never in my life, I've never been a hater. I never wanted something that somebody else had. I think. Oh, we talking about some cake. Talking about cake. But yes, so make sure, whatever visions you all have, the best way to get, I'm sorry, I had to put my nail up in the camera, okay? Because, baby, why? One thing I learned, and I learned this early on, when you're grateful for what God is doing, when you're grateful for who He is, and you celebrate with others, God blesses you as well. You may see somebody, up right now and feel like, dang, God forgot about me. God has never forgotten about you. Now, do we walk away from God plan sometimes? Yes, we do. But that's when you get that bust a U-turn. You got to bust a U-turn because you're going the wrong way. And that's how life is sometimes, So I say to you all, continue to dream big. Continue to write your visions and make them plain. And make sure you're reading what you're writing. And believe it. Believe it. Never stop believing. Because the day you stop believing, the day your dream can tarnish into nothing. And I also look at life like, with your talents. What are you doing? I know people that's so talented and they'll just be like, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to be on nothing. I be like, but you got talent from God. So why wouldn't you do what you need to do? So it is what it is. But yes, I see y'all then went down in numbers. So I'm going to go ahead on about my business and finish watching Tutu. Okay? Tubi. I was watching Tubi for people. They going to start charging for Tubi. I feel like they going to start charging. I'm going to be hurt because, that's been my shows on here. You know? Hello, somebody. But yes, if you all have seen the video with me, I'm trying to, hey, Dana. I'm trying to get me get these tickets from Cardi B. That's my little sister, y'all. I ain't never met my little sister in real life. I look Dominican. Nope, I'm black. Oh, yes, but this is Black History Month. I'm excited. I actually wrote a piece for Black History Month last week. I am black. I am Black history, present, past, and future. And also remember to go to Amazon and purchase Black Girls Are Pretty Sweet Sweet Dreams by Shanika Hayes, soon to be Curtis again, and Brooklyn Hayes. It is a really good book. It's a book to pay homage to the African Americans that changed time for us, like Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Ruby Bridges. We say black girls because we say black girls rock, right? So that's why we put it and we say black girls. So it's not just like little girls in here that, no, she's doing interviews. My daughter, Princess Brooklyn, she travels in her time unicorn and she goes to each person and she says, "Do you mind if I sit down and have a talk with you about this?" And that's kind of how the book is. But it's a really good book. Especially if you have black little girls. So let them know that they can be whatever. And it's not just for black little girls, but every little child that has their heart set on something, let them do it. Let them do it. Because at the end of the day, you'll regret the opportunity that you missed. So get in tune. Get in tune. But anyway, on the ghetto note, because y'all see I put this sucker in my mouth. I can't talk too much with sucker in my mouth. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for showing up, speaking to me, loving on me. Because y'all, my people. And I love y'all. All right. Peace out.